Hello, ladies and gentlemen, others. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dimension Chasers. Let's take it away by passing it over to our Judge Magister.
Hello, everybody. I am Blaze Fortnite. I'm going to be your Judge Magister for today's session of Dimension Chasers. I am super excited for today's episode. But before we can begin, let's go ahead and throw it over to our players, starting with Ellie.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nell Celestine. I'm playing Eliham Trador, also known as AME. I also play Flambe over on Dragon Ball NXT, as well as a bunch of other amazing characters from the amazing shows and content we produce. If you like us, give us a follow, give us a like, join the community. We even have a Discord. Swing on by. But with that being said, I'm going to just pass this along to Quinn.
Hello, my name is Connor, and I play Quinn on Dimension Chasers, otherwise known as Shen. And I don't play as many games, but I do host watch parties every Saturday for Dragon Ball, NXT, and other shows that are coming out. So if you want to join the whole community live to watch whatever is new, or to hang out because the community is very active and thriving, come hop on in. It's wonderful. I'm going to pass this back up to Blaze. There you go.
Thank you very much. Yes, today's going to be a bit of a slower episode, but I am very much looking forward to it. We start off at the end of the party we had, celebrating Quinn's return after a brief health scare, as he tried Ellie's attempt at jambalaya. Sorry, I'm going to get some background music. There we go. So we're going to do a short little time skip of about 7 days. Is there anything you guys want to do in those 7 days?
You go first.
I have a few. One, I'm gonna let Mari know that I'm home safe. Telling her thank you for the time that we hanged out in Rio, and I hope that she is doing well. And I'm also gonna friend her on Dimension Chasers finally. I'm gonna do that. I'm also going to probably have a small conversation with my mom, but I think with the current situation that's been happening and how Rio's went, I think it would go down the route of him letting her know that things didn't go how he thought, and he needs a bit of time to sort things out before he can really talk about this, but he's still trying.
I think we could have that be an actual scene. No problem with
that. Okay then. So yeah, Quinn can either go to the hospital, or he can just contact her over the phone or digitally or something. Whatever works best for the scene.
It's up to you.
Let's visit his mama. He hasn't been there for a hot moment. He misses her.
Okay.
He's a mama's boy.
Alrighty, yeah, you go to the hospital and meet up with her in her room. She's looking about the same as usual.
Yeah, go up to her.
Nothing too bad or anything like that.
Go up to the room, give the same knock. Hey, Ma. I'm finally back.
Oh, that's wonderful. How have you been?
Tired. A lot of stuff happened. I tried having Ellie cook for the first time, and it went worse than I expected.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
It definitely could have gone a lot worse. Have you been well since I was gone?
Oh, as well as I could hope to be.
I'm happy to hear that.
Please tell me, how did Brazil go?
It went okay. I wasn't able to talk with Ryan until the end of the trip, but
Well, yes, you went there to go find him. Of course, that would be the last thing you would do.
Actually, I was looking for him the entire time.
I understand that.
Yeah, it didn't win as well as I thought.
How so?
Well, I wasn't really expecting when I talked to him after so long. He said that he doesn't remember having a brother, only someone who abandoned the family.
Hmm. And what did you tell him?
I I don't really know if I said anything that meant anything in the end to him.
That's not what I asked. I asked, what did you tell him?
Character real quick. I don't remember word for word what I said to Ryan at this
Now you
moment.
can just give like the basics of what
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah, I just give the basics of just Quinn trying to like disprove what Ryan was trying to say, but him just trying to tell him that he's just been trying to reach out and talk with him, but nothing really coming from it at the end.
Hmm. And what did he say?
He asked me if I even wanted to be there. And well, I thought I wanted to be there to try to patch things up with him, but after everything that was said, I'm not sure if that's really what I wanted in the end with him, or if that was even possible.
Hmm.
He just it just doesn't feel like I know people can change, but it almost felt like I was talking to a stranger wearing his face.
Hmm. I can say he hasn't changed as much as you seem to think he has.
Really?
Yes. He's still as passionate as ever,
That's
and
true.
everything he does is with purpose. It's because you don't understand that purpose or necessarily agree with it does not mean that it does not exist.
You think me going to Rio had its own purpose, even if it meant nothing?
Who says it meant nothing?
I guess no one did.
Well, I guess you
My
did,
bad.
but
Eh, fair. Someone did tell me there was a point to everything.
there's always a point to everything. Even the things that are difficult or unpleasant, there's always a reason.
I'm gonna keep trying to find and talk with him. He said if I wanted our chance, that I have to meet him in World Finals.
Do you want to talk to him?
Quinn looks down at his hands. I don't know, but I don't want to keep being like this. And I don't think it's going to change unless if I do talk with him. So I'm going to keep
Quinn?
going. Yeah?
Quinn, why did you go to Rio in the first place?
My whole whole problem that's happening with me and Ryan that partially spun everything that felt like it's been happening. I wanted it to just kind of been all sorted away in the end, where I could just put it behind me. But
people aren't that simple. Listen, while I do want you and your brother to be on better terms, you also have to want it. The only reason you went to, as far as I know, the only reason you went to Rio in the first place, because I wanted the two of you to try and make up. You didn't go because you wanted to make up with your brother. You went because I wanted you to.
man, honestly, before you told me everything with Ryan and me wanting to go to Rio, it kind of felt like I figured everything out, but ever since that trip, it feels like I was just suddenly knocked back to square one again. Am I gonna have to deal with stuff for the rest of my life or something?
There's always problems that'll pop up in life. It's what matters most is how you deal with it.
Yeah.
As I said, I would like the two of you to make up and talk to each other again. But I cannot force either of you to do it. You both you both have to want to do it.
I understand. I'll keep on trying. At least on my end, at least.
You have to try, you have to earnestly try. Okay?
Okay. I
All right.
promise I'll earnestly try.
Okay. Well, come on, give me the details on what happened there. We can go ahead and end this scene there.
Yeah.
As you
I feel
telling her about that.
Yeah. I feel like Quinn would just say one last thing, just thanking her because.
No?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I feel like after Quinn like talks about like some of the stuff with it mentioning Mari and like meeting her a bit and how some of the competition went, can you talk with Mom a bit more? Thanks. Thanks for always being able I can reach out to you, Mom. It really does mean a lot.
Of course.
Kind of funny, actually. Just every time we talk, it feels like you always know exactly what to tell me. Feels magical, almost.
Well, over time, you gain wisdom, and I have just happened to gain a lot of it.
I'm hoping able to be someone like that one day for other people.
Well, if that's the case, you'll have to go off, do things, and make many mistakes like I have.
Really? Yeah, I guess honestly no one's really that perfect. Yeah.
I don't know, I've
no
met some
one's-
people who you'd think were.
Yeah, I guess I thought I might have known a few other people who might have been. I think it's all gonna be okay though. Thanks, Ma. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, alright. You rest up now. I'm gonna...
That's all I ever do here.
Sorry. I love you.
Love you as well.
I give her a kiss on the
Wonderful
forehead.
day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I give her a kiss on the forehead and I head back. I'm going to pass the baton over to Ellie now so she can do stuff.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, yep. Go ahead.
Ellie would wake up probably, check her contracts, see if anything needs to be done, and make sure that all of her work's taken care of as early as possible. Probably do some investigating on that deck that seemed really weird to everybody else.
Oh, the Restless.
Yeah. Like, not only researching it, like, from, a basic standpoint, but, like, searching for any rumors or relations specifically to the cards in that deck. The deep diving on any lore related to it.
Yeah, the deck itself, again, like I've said before, it consists of two main sub-archetypes. It has smaller, weaker creatures who support their powerful boss monsters. They're all called Blank the Restless Blank. So it's like, there's like Miyamoto the Restless Swordsman. There's, I think it's Hikari the Restless Priest, a Restless Priestess, stuff like that. The deck is known for having insanely broken boss monsters, but the other cards in the deck are not very good.
Okay, but what about, like, any weird rumors about the deck itself?
Weird rumors for the deck itself. There aren't very many people who use the deck. There's a rumor that no one really believes, but everyone says, is that everyone who uses the deck is crazy or goes crazy.
Okay. Can I try to trace back where those rumors are coming from?
Sure. Roll plus skill.
I believe. It's a 9 plus 3 is a 12.
Good lord. Nowhere it seems to go back quite a bit. The deck is a bit older. It seems like people who have been using it no one really uses it in high level competitive stuff, but at like a local level, it has been seen a few times. So what's weird is instances of people using the deck kind of sprung up right when the deck was first introduced, and then abruptly stop. And then there is a period of several years, and then the deck usage suddenly increases again, and you see one specific person using it on coming up occasionally.
Okay. Who's that?
You think I would have made a username for that person.
If you don't have that info for now, let's assume Ellie gets it, and then you can get that to us at another time.
Well, so here's the thing. You would know who it is. I just don't have like their username generated. But since you watched their duel, you would know it's Luna.
Okay.
She's the only person who's really been using it since that first spike of usage.
Okay. But everybody else who's been using it has quote unquote gone crazy.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Is there anything specific about the craziness that these people are experiencing, or is it different for everyone that we can find?
Mostly hearing voices is a big part of it.
Okay. I'm just gonna file that information away.
Okay.
This could be useful info, but not really sure how to apply it yet or research further into that. But let's dive at this from another angle. Obviously, if there's this type of deck, there's usually not so much an archetype, but like an antithesis to it. So like a yin to its yang. Can I research that?
So what's interesting is I won't make you roll for this.
Okay.
What's weird about this one is this deck is supposed to be both.
It's its own antithesis. Okay.
So yes, so half of the deck, again, the weaker ones, who are supporting the stronger cards, they are meant to represent helpful spirits. So you have like a swordsman, a priestess, a helpful dog, stuff like that. And then the boss monsters are meant to be terrifying eldritch monstrosities that are being kept in check by those other spirits.
Okay. So the other spirits are what lock them down. And I'm assuming, from what I recall from that duel, by removing that, that's when the deck did the really strong stuff, right?
Yes.
And then that's when everyone heard the weird voices. Well, not everyone, but everybody in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did not hear that outside, correct?
Correct.
Interesting. Okay. I wonder if there's like a nullifying effect from having those cards out. And if that's the case, I wonder if there's a way to use that without having the cards played. So I'll make that a small side project I can work on.
Okay.
But
yeah.
In addition to that, she's going to look up, see what's required to get involved with the world qualifiers for single player.
Yeah, for the qualifiers for single player, it's nothing really that big. You just have to kind of have to enter. That's really about it. You show up to one of the events, say you're participating, pay a small fee, and you enter. You have to place in the top 8 in order to get an invite to Worlds. But if you can do that, you are invited to Worlds.
All right. She'll put down for 3 invites at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or not invites, but 3 tickets.
Okay. But are you going as a competitor or as a observant?
At the moment, you know what? She'll give it a shot and she'll try competitor. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
She's also going to forward a message down to Quinn. Registered for World Qualifiers. I have 2 other register slots. If you want, I can slide you in on one of them.
Quinn looks up at his phone. Oh. Sure. I'd be open for that. Would it be a team?
No, putting these as singles.
Why?
Because we're coaching a team, and I'd rather not have to fight the people I'm coaching.
Wait. Hold on. Out of character question. Blaze, when everyone gets... Is there like 2 separate worlds for like a team world champion or like a single elimination challenge?
What do you mean?
Like... I'm going this based off of from what I remember with the Balcade, where there can be duelist groups of 1 player or...
This is nothing with the Battlecade. This is nothing.
I know, but that's the only reference I have, so that's why I can only go off of.
Okay.
So, would it make any sense to only do single elimination, or like not just single elimination, to do single entry when we could enter as a team to then all work towards it then?
This is nothing like the Battlecade?
Basically,
Yeah, which is why I'm asking for clarification.
Basically, from my understanding, is there's essentially two runs in the tournament. There's a team run, and then there's singles. So like individual players versus individual player, or team versus team. Those are the two options.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that means if I want to meet Ryan, I have to be in the solo bracket then?
As long as he's not in the team, yeah.
Ah, okay then. Crap. We need to figure out that then. Okay. I'm assuming we would know that information then in universe then, because we're looking about entering this.
You will have to look that up, because
yeah.
That is, I have done a bunch of research, and that would have eaten up a lot of Ellie's time.
That's fair. You've been doing a lot of research. Quinn will message. I'll hold off on the entry actually at the moment. I need to figure out if Ryan is going in solo or in the team events.
Alright, well, speaking of team events, I should check up on the team I'm coaching later. And I'm going to bring up my laptop with me to try to do some investigation.
Investigation?
I have an idea and I have a thought. You will understand when we get there, but in the meantime, I'm going to get some bunch of parts. I need you to swing by with the minivan with a bunch of catered food for kids. Well, not kids, but hungry college students.
Ah, I already have a plan for that, but you know I'm not really the biggest fan of your ideas without you telling me them. You know that, right?
I know. That's why I'm telling you this in the morning, and we will see about doing this in the afternoon. They usually get out of classes for the most part at around 5.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Thomas is working the shift, so I can definitely have time to swing over. I have something in mind to make too. By the way, do you know if any of the people at the club, do they have any allergies that I should be aware about?
Not that I am aware of, but you should be able to look up what they ordered from the last party when I took them to your place. So look at my previous bill and you'll see what they ordered.
Right. I'll just quickly double check with Isabella just to make sure that I don't actually feed one of them something they're allergic to. All right. Well,
I mean,
I'll see you later at the college.
you could give them the leftovers of my cooking.
Ellie, I'm not looking to have the police go after me because I murdered a child with your cooking.
This is why you never let me cook. All right, see you. Bye.
No, I'm gonna make you get better. Oh, I at least got that in. And I put the phone away, and I'm gonna talk with Isabella to figure out like if there's any allergies, and I'm going to make these college students a treat.
Okay. Anything specific you're making them, or?
I am going to make them cheesecake stuffed cookies.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay. Yeah. I guess, is there anything guys you want to do in preparation for meeting up with the club, or is that really it?
What parts did he still need to fix and complete that VR table?
Mostly like a bunch of kind of random-ish parts and components.
Okay. He'll dig into the closet and pull out a bunch of spare parts and extra cables and wires and connectors and everything. You know how people get.
Oh,
especially tech heads.
I'm gonna say I have one of like a entire. I don't know if I have. No, I still have one here. Yeah, always have like an entire tote just full of all the extra odds and ends and like connectors and wires and random stuff I've accumulated in my entire adult life.
Oh.
You never know when you're gonna need that random connector. I have used seemingly random things from there before.
I trust you on that.
You too clearly have the, universally admissible 16 pin to 12 pin connector cable.
Oh yes, I got it from I would get some random thing. It would come with some random wire I never thought I would use. But you never know. You never know.
Now really just pulled the clearly you don't own an air fryer joke, and Blaze just showed her the air fryer.
No. This is one of those things. It's one of those weird, awkward, random cables, but I know people that have them, and you honestly never know when you need one.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfectly fair.
That cable is weirdly for old Apple computers connecting to the old iPhones.
Interesting.
Because for some damn reason, they did not make the connector to them the exact same port.
Man, I want to slap whoever thought of giving so many different phones different charging ports. It's dumb.
Oh no, Connor, you didn't have to live through what we did. You don't know what pain we went through.
It's okay.
I'm glad I did live through it because I've caused a riot.
It's okay, Connor.
Yeah.
You could thank the EU that all of them are now USB-C.
Thank you, EU. I'm not sure how ironic of Nell making me say that is.
All right, but that being said, she's getting the tote ready, and she's going to make sure she brings the laptop and another suitcase of cards and her deck. And she's also going to open up the safe, and she's putting the USB stick inside of a box that's locked, which is inside of another box that's locked, which is inside of a third box that's locked, which is going in the safe. All of them are combination locks, all of them with different combinations.
You sound like someone whose DM has like used your playing against you before.
If I could, I would probably bolt it to the bottom of the safe, but that would damage the safe and make it easier to get in.
Mm-hmm. Note to self: ways to get USB-C out. All right. So you arrive at the dueling club. Alrighty. So yeah, you all meet up at the dueling club. It's kind of busy and a little bit bustling. Everyone is, talking to people. Some people are dueling and the like.
Have no fear, your coordinator is here. And also, your caterer.
Quinn's just standing, in the doorway behind her. Hey.
They descend upon Quinn.
Ah!
You have food. They descend upon you.
wait, hold on. Let me put these down first, please.
Nope, they're just descending.
Jeez, I thought you jokingly called them kids. Not they were actual ones. Is this what college kids are like?
So you went to a bunch of college students with food. What'd you expect?
At least a bit more grace.
All right. Yeah, while he's being swarmed, Ellie, what you doing? Gloria comes up to you. Oh, hey Ellie, how you doing?
Well, not too bad. I brought Quinn today to check some stuff out. Also, I believe this is for our friend over here, and she's gonna place down the tote.
He was underneath the new projector. He hears that and immediately rolls out. I hear new parts.
I imagine him getting up and crouching like that one guy in that meme says, "I don't need sleep, I need answers." Him just going out.
All right. The caveat is anything you don't use, I'm getting back. Okay.
Not a problem. I'll use everything. He grabs it and goes back.
I don't actually need any of it back. I just wanted to actually make use of everything.
Yeah, that's a good way to get him to use everything.
All right, so how's the team going?
Well, she like looks back. Currently Phoebe is trying to talk to Luna, and Luna is just not paying attention.
Not going so well, I see.
Yeah.
Have you tried as well?
I've tried in the past a bit. She just never wants to talk to anybody.
Well, obviously, if she's here, she does. In some way, shape, or form.
I guess. I can try talking again, but I don't know. She is, like, as you saw during that one duel, she is one of the best duelists here, but she just never wants to try, I guess.
The only question is how to get her on board with you all. Unless you want to swap out team members, but I do remember she said that she wants to be there.
Did she? That's more than she's told me.
Well, not so much wants, but said that that's where she's supposed to be. So I guess that's as close to wants to be as possible.
I can try talking to her again.
All right. Worst to worst, I was thinking of having her test her deck against Quinn over there.
Is he any good? She just kind of looks over, sees him being swarmed by college students.
He's reaching for a counter just to put them on so he can break away from them.
They are not letting this happen. They're just eating them as you're trying to put them down.
I'm just gonna put them all like on it, and then they can like sort it out themselves afterwards.
Yeah, I would say he's pretty decent. I mean, she's gonna open up her tablet, flick up to a news article showing the battlecade.
Quinn looks over. Hey Phoebe, I brought cookies.
Huh?
That's him right there.
That?
Oh.
Are you sure?
I mean, she's gonna scroll slightly over. There's me.
Huh.
Are you guys talking about me?
Yeah, I was thinking of having you duel against Luna, just to see if you can figure out what seems to be going on, because she seems to have. Well, you know, why don't you explain a little bit better? It's your team.
Wait, hold on. Quinn looks over at Ellie. Hold on. You want me to coach? I thought that was what you were doing.
No. I want you to duel.
So I'm your lab rats in this situation.
Finger guns.
Hi, are you Luna? I look at Gloria saying that.
Blaze.
You there, Blaze?
Oh, did his audio die?
Maybe. Hold on. Blaze.
At least I know it's not me.
Yeah, that was like, yeah. God. The beats are already amazing.
Ellie really
I've been
does love
turned into
pushing
a JoJo beam.
Ellie really does love pushing responsibility onto others. It's not so much pushing responsibility as much as it is literally making Quinn the lab rat.
Say more of pushing consequences onto others in some situations.
You know what? That is a very apt way to put it. That is a very apt way to put it. Pushing the consequences onto others.
Oh, no, I'm Gloria. I'm in charge of the dueling club, at least on the student side. Technically, Miss Ellie there is actually in charge. And anyways, Luna's that girl over there. She kind of points back to Luna, who's currently actively ignoring Phoebe trying to talk to her.
Do I recognize Luna, like, at all from her visiting my cafe in the past?
She stopped by every once in a while, usually gets a tea and just sits there drinking it for a few hours.
Oh, her. I've actually seen her a few times. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I guess wish me luck.
All right.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait a moment to see what Phoebe and Luna are talking about.
So Luna, that's a nice jacket you have. Luna's just completely ignoring her. Phoebe very much looks very frustrated, like she's been at this for the past 30 minutes.
Okay, I see. Quinn, seeing what it looks like, he walks forward. Pardon me, hope I'm not interrupting anything. Hey, Phoebe.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Luna kind of like looks over in your direction for a second, Quinn. Yeah, looks you up and down, and then looks back out the window.
Are you Luna?
Huh?
Hi. Are you Luna?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Quinn. My friend Ellie asked me if I'm able to duel you. Are you okay with that?
Why?
Honestly, I wish she told me, but apparently there's some tests that you want to do. Do you want to do the tests or not? I'm not
I
going to
don't
force you.
like tests. I don't particularly like tests.
I get that. If you want, there's some cookies over there that I brought for the dueling club.
I don't really like cookies. She looks back out the window.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything that you do like?
She's just looking out the window now.
I look at Phoebe.
She shrugs. You got more out of her than I did.
Huh. I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Luna,
Well-
can you just duel him? He's, Miss Ellie asked him to and everything. Sure, it'll help.
Well, I'm not gonna force her if she doesn't want to. Like, don't think that's really fair on her. Unless if she wants to be in the whole world qualifiers and everything.
It's
Is
where
she
I'm
on your
supposed to be.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, she's a part of our team. Oh, okay. It means I'm supposed to be here?
Why do you want to be here then?
Guess I'm supposed to be?
That doesn't answer my question.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I want to be here because it's what I'm supposed to be doing.
What makes it that you're supposed to be here?
Oh, I can't talk about that.
You can't talk about it?
Well, I won't talk about it. That's a better answer.
Okay, that's fair. Not gonna force you if you don't want to then. But no, serious though. If
Well, get your cards.
okay,
Come on.
I pull out my deck of cards and I begin shuffling them. And in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking like, very eccentric person here.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
The two of you. Are you guys gonna do it on paper, or are you guys gonna do on?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on paper.
Okie dokie.
Perfect. Ellie is going to sit down. Well, not so much sit down. I'm assuming like there's a counter or a ledge or something here.
Yeah.
She's going to sit on there, cross her legs over, lean forward with her chin resting on her hand, and she's going to watch intently.
Alrighty. All right. You challenged her, so she can decide. Come here. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be annoying. All right, I guess I'll start things off. So tell me, why do you duel?
Why do I duel?
Yeah?
I duel for my friends. But it's a lot more than
That's
that.
not a reason that's not a reason for you to duel.
Who says it can't be?
Well, if you only duel for your friends, that means you don't duel because you want to.
I think there's a better answer I can do that. How about this? So it's part of you, and since both of Ellie's dragging me into this, and Ellie's dragging you into this, how about we answer each other's questions after this? Sound good?
No.
Oh. Well, that's disappointing.
Yep. Alrighty. I'm thinking gonna start off with Talisman of the Restless. With Talisman of the Restless, once returned, when an ethereal card were returned to my hand, it does not. Then I'll activate Twin Spirits. Allow me to bring out 2 weak spirit tokens.
You're using these arts. I love these guys.
And I guess that's enough for now. No, asking questions after the duel doesn't really tell you anything about a person.
Okay then. If I answer your question now, then will you bother answering mine then? Or is the answer still going to be a no?
Depends.
Okay then.
Currently, you're just evading my questions, not actually answering them, so I can't really give you an answer to that. But go on, go ahead and play.
No, you're fair. Alright then. I'll give you my answer then. The reason why I duel is because I want my friends and everyone to eat happy every day. That's what I duel for.
Interesting.
It might not make sense to anyone else, but it makes plenty of sense to me. Now, I'm going to play Garuda the Vermilion Star. While I have no cards in my discard pile, she gains Contender and Piercer 1. I'm also able to play her from my discard pile as well. Next, I'm going to play the card Ether Star Shower. This will allow Garuda to attack twice this turn. Now, I'm gonna have Garuda attack your Talisman of the Restless.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the flash for this.
You can't do that. I don't think you can do that.
Yes, I can. We're the same strength, and I have Contender, so even if we couldn't, I can. Is there cards with blocker on the field?
No, it's No, it's weird because that's weird.
How it
What
would work,
about
at least from
Mira?
my understanding, Blaze,
Uh-huh.
is this is forcing the battle, but the only options are either both live or Connor wins.
Gonna use the angel dice for good luck. Rah, 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 rah. And that is an 11.
All right.
So it's destroyed, and you take 1 damage from the Piercer.
Mm-hmm.
And now Garuda will attack one of your Restless Spirit tokens.
Mm-hmm.
It gets destroyed, and you take an additional damage. I'm gonna end my turn there.
All right.
Alright, Miss Luna. Since I answered your question, I want you to at least humor mine. Why do you have to be here?
Because it's where I'm supposed to be.
And
There are
you're
things
not-
I need to do, and in order to do them, I have to be here.
You're not wanting to answer why you want to be here exactly.
I told you there are things I need to do, so I am here.
And you're not wanting to elaborate on it. Okay. I'm gonna let
All
you make
right.
a moves.
Well, let's go ahead and play Hana, the Restless Priestess. When Hana, the Restless Priestess is played, I can remove one card my opponent controls from the game. And I choose your Garuda.
What does remove from the game mean?
Think of it like
It's just
exiling. Think of it like
Yeah, it's
exiling
exiling.
or banishing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, I've never seen a card effect like that yet.
Yeah, the Restless, they very much deal with removing things from the game. Kind of their whole thing.
Huh. Interesting.
Well,
Is it
I guess I'll go ahead and play Spirit of Life to regain one life. And then, since Hana, the Restless Priestess, is an ethereal card, she returns to my hand at the end of my turn. Typically, she would have an effect when she returns to my hand, but you don't have anything in your graveyard yet. It's kind of the whole thing of the spirits. They are not really of this world, so they kind of can't stay here permanently.
Can't stay here permanently. Okay. That explains why your item prevented cards from being returned to hand then.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think I get it.
So tell me,
Right. Yeah?
your cards tell me you've given up on your brother. Is that true?
What? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Her eyes have gone from just the kind of not paying attention, kind of only ever half looking at something look that they typically have to very focused and very sharp, almost as if they're looking through you. Have you given up on him?
No, I haven't. The better question is, you can hear your cards? And you can hear mine? Like, Quinn's, like, bending over, like, leaning on the table, just, like, completely flabbergasted looking.
Kind of like raises an eyebrow. Yeah?
Ellie smirks.
God! Like, I look at Ellie. How long have you known about this?
She's just smiling and watching and taking notes.
What's that smile supposed to mean?
Everyone's just looking at you like you're insane.
Sorry.
Gloria leads over to you, Ellie. Are you sure he's a good duelist?
I said he's good. I didn't say he's the best.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. First, I'm gonna play the staple Heart of Fire. This is gonna allow me to regain one life. Then, I'm gonna forgo my play a card from hand action to allow me to play another staple or invocation this turn by discarding a card. The card I'm gonna discard is Azura, Lotus of the Vermilion Stars. And the card I'm going to play for my staple or invocation slot is Stargaze of Ether. This will allow me to play an item or warrior from my discard pile back to the field. So I'm going to play back the Azura I just sent there.
Huh, that's kind of a fancy play.
Azura is going to attack and destroy your Restless Spirit.
Oh no. Anything
If I
else
can
this turn?
I have a question for you. How long have you been able to talk with your cards?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
Well, kind
Wait,
of.
I thought the game was only 10 years old.
And?
I don't think you're a 10-year-old. So, what do you mean by your whole life then?
Well, first of all, it's impolite to ask someone their age. Second of all, yes. Third of all, you asked the question and I answered it.
I just look at Ellie. Is this what you had to deal with the entire time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I end my turn.
Okay. We want to win now? Good. She looks over towards you, Ellie. Do I have to win this?
I
Do you
think this
just
is
wanna
more a
play for
duel of
fun?
a duel to understand. So play how your heart tells you to play. Not what your
Okay.
deck says, but what your heart says.
Okay, I can do that.
She was very specific when she said what her heart says, not what the deck says.
Yes, I paid attention to that part.
It's kind of funny, actually.
Well, it plays into Quinn's thing of why are you supposed to be here? And her going, because there's things I have to do. This is more along the lines of, are you making the choice or is the deck making the choice for you?
Oh yeah, no, I'm laughing at it because the last time that I saw her duel, she dueled because the way of how you said how to have her duel, which is funny to me. So you just forced a third option. Yeah, I'm passing turn.
All right. Let's go ahead and summon Miyamoto, the Restless Swordsman. He's an ethereal warrior with contender, and any card this card destroys by battle is removed from the game. Next, I activate Summoning of the Restless. This card allows me to play any card that's been removed from the game.
Oh.
And I guess I'm going to bring back your Garuda. Now, Sorry, this deck is very funky.
It is, but it's very cool to watch.
Thank you.
So I have a question for you, Blaze, while you're looking.
Yes.
As a NPC, you don't typically have a graveyard, yet you played a couple of cards that a player would have gone to the graveyard. Does Garuda's effect work or not?
Oh, that's a good question.
The game says rule 0: if you need to make something up for the sake for card effects and everything, you're allowed to.
Yeah, this is
I'm
why I'm asking.
I'll say it doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah, because the reason I asked that is you played at least 2 cards that would normally have gone to the graveyard. So I just was like, for both us, the players, and the audience, this is something that would probably need clarifying because it's one of those weird instances.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me of that. I guess I'll activate Powerful Spirit. This allows me to strengthen a warrior I control until the end of the turn. I wish the strengthen token.
Your alphabetical order.
Right. Strengthen, there we go. All right. I guess I'll have Garuda attack your Azura.
Alright, we're gonna roll for this clash. You got the camera over here now?
Good.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, that is an 8. Both live or both die. I'm gonna have both live.
Unfortunate. Well, in that case, at the end of my turn, Miyamoto returns to my hand. And when this card is returned to my hand, I can strengthen warrior on the field. And I choose to strengthen my Garuda. Or your Garuda? Our Garuda?
I guess it's our Garuda.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Alright, draw.
As you were doing that, all I could think of was my Garuda.
Then?
What?
Are you... Quinn's eternal monologue. He's thinking like, I should probably think about how I ask my next question carefully. Now, what do I ask her in this situation?
Are you gonna play any cards this turn?
I'm gonna play Siryu, the Azure Stars. Next, I'm gonna use Siryu's effect. Once per turn, I can place a card from my discard pile on the bottom of my deck. And whenever I do end up having a card placed on the bottom of my deck, I'm able to strengthen Siryu.
I'm going to attempt to respond to that.
Alright, I'm gonna try to roll to counter that. Or respond, protect against response.
Honestly, the audience probably watched you put the response tokens on my field as you said that.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sorry. I can't let you do that.
Damn it. Okay, then.
The duel's not meant to end quite yet.
Question. Are the strengthening tokens like... If I were to silence Garuda, would that remove the strengthening tokens?
No, because none of them are effects caused by Garuda. They're all from other things. Oh, also, yeah, she would lose one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, so Garuda's now just a strong.
It's a strong.
Alright then. I'll play the staple, Sacred Silver Symphony. It's an overworked staple, but allows me to gain 1 life and deal damage to you. It also will allow me to strengthen a warrior on my field. So I'm going to boost my...
So.
Oh.
I'm going to respond to that as well.
Let's roll again! I believe! Damn, that's
Can't believe
4.
enough. You rely too much on singular cards.
I'm sorry, it's the way I would
You have an
game.
entire deck. You should rely on the deck, not just individually good cards.
Hey. This is an I out of character, by the way. Then. Do you... Individual good cards. Damn it, I just had a thought. I'm trying to think of it again. If you... if you think about... Hold on. Trying to figure out how I want to phrase the sentence.
No worries. Take a breath. You got this.
If you don't like focusing on single individual powerful cards, but still want everything to work together, then do you think what you're doing to everyone else on the team is unfair then? I don't really know much about you. I'm not going to try to force anything out of you, but there's a lot of people on this dueling club and on the team trying to go to Worlds. They really do care about that, or whatever reason they have or another. But I haven't really heard any reason why you personally want to go. You always say that you feel like you have to. I'm not going to judge on the reason why you feel that way, but if you don't feel the same about their drive and you can't give it everything like how they're giving it, do you think you really deserve to be on the team then?
Kind of like tilts her head to one side like she's listening to something. Huh.
I'm gonna have my Azura attack into Garuda. Let's see if I can roll any better now. I believe! Damn it. That's a 5.
Goodbye, Azura. Doesn't seem like you're believing enough today.
Also, when you say you're gonna roll, please give it like a 3 count before you do.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No worries. It just takes a second for the camera to move.
Yeah. Alright, I have my turn.
Okay. Well, Tato, the restless beast, shall come out. She plays a card looks like a ghostly tiger. He's ethereal, and whenever he's played, I weaken a warrior on the field, and I choose to weaken your Siryu.
Destroyer.
And since it's weak that's been weakened, it is destroyed.
Question, how long does that strengthen last on Garuda?
That
It's
one was a
permanent.
permanent. One was until end of turn, the other one was permanent.
Yep. Got it.
Well, Garuda, go ahead and attack your owner directly.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's just a game, at least right now. We're not really taking
I wasn't talking to you.
Ah, I see.
No, I get it. No one else can hear him. At least not usually.
Do you
Uh,
think it's possible that someone can learn how to?
I mean, as long as you're willing to listen.
As long as I'm willing
Well,
to listen.
Tato, being ethereal, returns to my hand, and whenever this card is returned to my hand, I can give a warrior on the field Underwhelm. And I'm going to give Underwhelm to Garuda.
Alright, draw. Alright. I'm going to play Ryoto's Starlight of the Crimson Coliseum. This is an invocation with follow-up. It allows me to turn a warrior from my discard pile to the hand, and then the card I return has its requirements for Baron and Burnout treated as they have been met this turn. so I don't need to worry about my deck or graveyard being filled. I'm going to return Siryu back to my hand. Next, I'm going to play Siryu and activate her effect. And the card I'm going to return to the bottom of my deck is going to be Azura. Azura has a neat effect though. When this card is placed into my deck, I'm allowed to strengthen a warrior I control. So my Siryu is going to be strengthened twice this turn, all the way up to a strong. Next, I'm going to play the staple, Ether Star Shower. This is going to allow my Siryu to attack twice this turn. Actually, wait, hold on, no. I'm taking that play back because I realized there's a play I didn't want to do instead, actually.
Well, weren't you overworked from the last one you played?
No, because you countered it. So the effects never happened.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Brain's thinking about card stuff that happened. Garuda's Baron effect isn't active, right? Since there would be cards. Alright, then. Alright. Then actually, yeah, this is what I do. I'm going to play Ether Star Shower. This is going to allow Siryu to attack twice this turn. I'm going to have Siryu attack into Garuda, and then I'm going to have Siryu attack your life points directly for 2.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's game. She looks over towards Ellie. Did you learn what you wanted?
I learned quite a bit, but what about you? Did you learn anything?
Kind of squints her eyes. I mean, I lost again.
That's not what I asked.
There's a lot more than just defeat when you end up losing. It can make you ask questions.
There's a lot more to winning than just victory. I'm sure that the conversation you had with my friend here probably gave you some interesting insights into both yourself and your thoughts on the team.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
One last thing I want to ask, though. You said that you believe that they can hear you if you're willing to listen. Someone else told me that there's always a time when it's going to be right for them to tell me.
Uh-huh.
Do you think... Which one of those do you think is true?
They aren't mutually exclusive. Just because you're willing to listen doesn't mean they have anything they want to tell you.
I understand.
Just because they have something they want to tell you doesn't mean that you're ready that you're willing to listen.
I understand. Thank you, Luna. One last thing, though, at least I'm able to ask.
Just kind of walks off.
I'm gonna follow after her. Please, this one's important to me.
She's not looking at you, but you can say what you want to say.
Are they willing to help me?
She does not respond.
I look down at my cards. Okay. Well, Quinn's gonna put them away. Was your test fruitful, Ellie?
I think so. Gloria, what do you think?
I'm not sure I understood a lot of what she was talking about, but I do think that, I do think that this might be helpful. She might be willing to help the team now.
Then I would say that experiment, and she's gonna take out one of her like e-pens and flicks it over her tablet. Was a success.
Actually, I still don't think she should be a part of the main team.
Why?
Like I said earlier, there's people in this competition who truly want to give everything their all here. But she says that she's here because, well, she said that she needs to be. Whatever reason that is, it's not her own, but I don't think it's fair to Phoebe or anyone else who's trying to compete if she isn't able to meet them on the same level. It's just my opinion, and I'm not the one who should be making these calls, but I don't think it would be fair to anyone else if someone wasn't willing to meet their expectations for this.
Maybe, but her deck's really strong. I know that she lost to you pretty badly, but
I wouldn't say badly.
just
That was a
'cause-
good back and forth.
it was okay. But honestly, I think there's a couple instances where she could have played better, and she honestly could have won.
It's not the point on whose deck is strong or whatnot, it's what the intent of the duelist wants. If she wanted to play the way that she did, I commend her for that. I don't want her to force to play the game in a way that she doesn't. No one should be forced to do that.
But here's my thought, if I may. I feel that she's got some stuff to think about now as a result of having talked with Quinn here during that duel.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you should let her mull things over for a bit. And then she can decide if she's ready to join your team properly. But, Gloria, you're still team captain, aren't you?
Yeah?
So, if it comes down to it, just remember, I'm the advisor. You're the team captain. If you need to make a call, you need to make a call.
Yes. Like I said, she's really good, and
Gloria,
despite everything else, she... Mm-hmm.
if she decides she doesn't want to be part of the team, even if she says, like, that's where she's supposed to be, if her heart's not in it, you might have to make that call.
I guess... You might be right. She's part of the dueling club, and I understand that... I don't know if you get it.
I understand, but if her heart's not in it, if she doesn't want to be here, or not here, but like doesn't want to be part of the team, but feels like she has to be part of the team, then it's not the same as somebody who wants to be part of the team. Does that make sense?
I guess.
May I say something? I know I've had a lot of thoughts I've been saying, but hurry up. You also have your own feelings and emotions towards this whole situation. Regardless on what might be best for a team or whatnot, you should do what's best for you and everyone else here. They're your friends after all.
You are not only the team captain, but you are essentially a leader here. I'm temporary.
Well, I was more getting at the fact
God.
that she's everyone's friend here, or at least, acquaintance. She should at least decide on, her friendship as well. There's nothing wrong with valuing that over efficiency and whatnot. I think you'll make the right choice at the end of the day for everyone, and for yourself, most importantly.
I can try. It's just... I really want to beat the team.
Is that
I
why
think
you want to do it?
I think you're looking at it wrong, Gloria. Yes, beating the other duelist club, or like the duelist team here, is ideal, but that shouldn't be your primary goal. Quinn, I think you can back me up on that, right?
Well, like I said, I think at least for what you need to figure out for yourself, Gloria, whether you want to share it with us or not, is Why do you want to do this competition? Why do you want to duel for it?
It
doesn't matter what-
that we're as good as the dueling team. A lot of us joined the club because we weren't good enough to get into the team. That's why I was here originally.
Okay, so here's my question to you. Let's say you face them in the first round and you win, then what? You've met your goal. You just gonna forfeit the rest of your matches and walk away?
No, we'd want to see how far we could get after that.
No. She's gonna waggle her finger. No. You're gonna enter. You want to win. I want you to feel the need for that. If you're going for it, you're going all the way.
I don't know if we're going to have to go all the way, but try.
You're going to aim for the top. It's not going to be just enough to beat that dueling team. You're going to crush them.
I guess we could try to do that.
Is that what you want to do?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we do want to prove that we're good.
Well, but a better way to do that than to reach the top.
Yeah. Guess that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. As somebody who's been on that peak, she's going to lean forward. I can say that the view from the top is absolutely stellar.
Okay, we can definitely try. Yeah, we can do it.
There you go. There's the spirit. Quinn?
Yeah.
I'm giving you notice. When they win, we're hosting a party in their honor.
I mean, I was gonna host a party for them probably whenever.
No. We have to throw a victory party when they win.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna probably host them a party whenever. Despite the fact that most of them were crawling over me like rabid animals, most of them seem like good kids. At least you call them
All
kids.
the cookies are gone, by the way. They've all been devoured. There's nothing but crumbs left.
I assume they were devoured before the end of my first turn.
Oh god, yes.
Well, at least they know they like my cooking.
So yeah, take the next few days, discuss with Phoebe, discuss with Luna, but wait for Luna to come to you. Okay?
Are you sure about that?
She has a lot on her mind now as a result of that duel with Quinn. Quinn, watch out, that's Protag Kun.
I look over. Oh, you're would I recognize this kid who would I recognize this kid from
No.
my okay.
No.
I look over towards him. Hey. And I just look back towards Phoebe.
Hey? What's up?
Oh, just saying hi.
Okay.
I know, they told me to watch out for you.
I mean, I am a pretty good duelist.
Nice.
So, okay. He gets back to his conversation.
I don't know what you wanted there, Nell.
It was more along the lines of watch out, that's Protag Kun, as in careful, they're a protagonist and you are a Bishonen.
I am a Bishonen? What? I don't know what Bishonen
You're
means.
a pretty boy, and he's a protagonist.
Yes, is there anyone else you guys want to talk to?
I'm just gonna quickly check up on Phoebe. Hey, you doing good?
Oh, hey, Quinn.
You doing good after, I guess, what happened with Luna?
What do you mean?
Well, you seemed very frustrated trying to talk with her. And, well, after I had her duel, she at least seemed to have stuff to think about other than just staring off into space, I think. Quinn turns back and tries to find her in the room.
She's staring off into space again.
Out of character, that's a mood. But yeah. I just want to check up on you and see if you're good.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm doing alright. School's been going good.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, I was... Oh, we already talked about Brazil. Sorry.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, by the way, mind if I ask you something? Since I guess it's kind of been on my mind more than I'm thinking about it.
Yeah?
Everyone's really been asking on why everyone duels and whatnot. Do you mind sharing exactly why you want to duel so hard? I know you want to win and, become one of the best duelists, but...
Well, it's gonna sound kind of corny, but when I was growing up, I didn't really have a lot of friends. And, since, well, playing cards was a good way to meet new people and stuff. So, I learned how to duel because of that, and it didn't really work super well, but, yeah, it's just kind of why I fell in love with it, and that's why I keep dueling.
Well, I don't want you to think that's silly or corny or anything. I think that's a wonderful reason why to duel.
And it's okay.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Never doubt yourself with that.
Thanks.
I'm not really the best at, I guess, this whole talking thing than how Ellie is.
I mean, she's just very direct, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, it's starting to get kind of late, and I think Ellie might want to get going soon. Do you think you're gonna stop by the Seven Seas?
Maybe. I do have some schoolwork and stuff to do. I'm doing a presentation on otters.
Nice. Well, you ever need someone to make you dinner or at least grab you a drink while you're working on that, you can stop by and I'll fix up something for you, okay?
I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, I'll leave you be for the rest of the club time. You take care, Phoebe.
You too.
And I'm gonna head back towards Ellie.
All right. Well, before anything else, while Quinn's doing that, check in with Taylor. She's gonna lean underneath and look. So how's it looking?
Well, it looks like it's almost ready to, working again.
Oh, what are you still missing?
I need some new projector pieces. I think the crystals they used in that are kind of cracked and not working so well anymore. Some of the circuitry might need another once over, but that's more of a... We can just double check them out and work at that point.
But the crystals, don't they have a lab here you can grow some in?
I mean, yeah, but... building your own, it isn't the same as getting some older ones. I feel like the older ones, they put a lot more work into, you know?
True, but where are you gonna find those? I mean, I generally don't have projector crystals. While I do work with tech, this is not the tech I work on for the most part.
That is where you and I differ. This is what I do. Okay? I don't do the fancier stuff. No. The more grounded, down-to-earth stuff is what I excel at. So, I know exactly where we go to find some new crystals.
Okay. If you're wondering what I do, she's gonna dangle the headset. And I made this.
You made that? Ugh.
I made that.
I mean, the voice monitoring kind of like hardware in there is a little intrusive, but
Okay,
I mean,
first and foremost,
you do
that
you.
was added. That was not part of the original design. That was added after I left.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, I found out about that afterwards. It's not. Thankfully, it's not in my my dev set.
Oh, you got an old dev set for it?
I
That's
built
pretty cool.
the dev set for it.
Huh. I may have underestimated you.
There's a wing here named after me for a reason.
I mean, there's a wing named after a lot of people, to be fair. Or there are wings, I guess, named after a lot of people. Whatever.
Is it
All
okay
right,
if I
all right.
is it okay if I like add Quinn just chiming in with a question that I just had?
I want to finish the scene in
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit.
of
Yeah, I just want to finish
Yeah,
the scene
of
with
course.
Nell first.
Yeah, of course.
So look, why don't you tell me and maybe show me where you get the crystals, and we could talk shop some point. Get some tech
right.
tech notes going back and forth.
All right, not a problem. I can definitely do that as long as you're willing to get your hands dirty, right?
Please, that's not a problem.
All right. Bring some nice leather boots, some leather gloves, something you don't mind getting dirty, and meet me at the junkyard.
Where's the junkyard? She's gonna look over at Quinn.
Where is the junkyard? As Connor's player is asking.
Yeah, it'd be just outside of town.
West of Hanafuda.
Oh, that's quite a trip. I don't have a vehicle.
I mean, I could pick you up, Teach, if you want.
Would you prefer if I picked you up instead?
I
don't mind.
If you can give me a lift, then that would be appreciated. When do you want to meet?
Whatever works best for you.
No, that was directed towards Taylor.
I know, Quinn's just saying that, so...
Say again.
When do you want to meet?
I mean, I got classes tomorrow, but I don't care about those ones.
You
I think
should
we have,
go to
like,
your
noon tomorrow?
classes.
Why?
You're paying for them.
I mean, that is true. Like, as long as I do well on my tests and stuff, most of the teachers don't care that. Okay, they care, but, like, I'll still pass the class.
Look, passing and excelling are two different things.
D's get degrees.
It's really funny because in my college they don't. They are actually failures.
Yeah. While I understand that D's get degrees, did you know that A's get you the internships that you might want?
Guess. But trying is so hard. I don't want to do that.
Apply yourself a little, and we'll see how things go from there. Who knows? Maybe something cool will
Fine.
happen.
All right, I'll apply myself a little.
All right. So what time after your classes are you free?
We'll meet up at 5 at the junkyard. So we don't have as much time to find cool stuff, but we can find some stuff.
All right. Fantastic. Quinn, can you give me a lift around then?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Also, you look like you have a question.
Yeah, I just realized something when you mentioned stuff with the mics. We talk in the virtual, right?
Yeah.
And if the mics go on the outside, and the virtual is sped up on the inside, how do the mics pick up what we're saying not aloud?
Our brains are
As it goes
still
through-
computed out.
So
Yeah, it goes through the audio and stuff like that. Frequencies don't change no matter how quickly it's happening. And even if it does change, you can just modify it a little. It's not that difficult.
It's still registering your brain activity as well, so it knows when to start picking up.
True, that too.
I mean, it's got to for health and safety reasons.
and these things are a lot more intrusive than I thought.
Look,
Yeah, you're strapping on. Oh, go ahead.
would you rather
No,
have
I'm-
it not detect when you are having a stressed panic attack and disconnect you?
Out of curiosity, what was Taylor gonna say?
No, it's no. Go ahead.
I followed health and safety laws to a T on this to make sure that it was safe for anyone to use.
I don't know, I just think it'd be a bit intrusive if I think about my social security number. It could register that I'm thinking of those stuff.
See, now that is something I programmed it to not to look for. If somebody screws around with that afterwards, I'm pissed, because that comes back on me.
Again, it's mostly just that one box that's got some weird specific phrases that it picks up, but I don't know.
I fiddled around with a couple of the others that my friends use, so that way it doesn't work properly anymore. She smirks.
Oh yeah, right. You did. Didn't you mess up
You do
one of
it-
them? So if they said like a random mundane thing like tomato or something, it picks up that instead.
Yep. I don't remember what the word was, but I think it was like banana. Out of character,
Alright,
we
well-
have the keywords pinned somewhere.
We do, yeah. It's in the DC chat.
Yeah.
What
Somewhere.
words are they? They are. Let's update no. Pineapple, porcupine, spells, and map. I don't remember map being one of them, but apparently that is one of them.
All right.
There we
Yeah,
go.
if somebody says pineapple, porcupine, what was the third one?
Second. Porcupine. Pineapple, porcupine, spells, or map?
So if we said something like the pineapple porcupine is using a map spell, that would trigger all of the alerts. She smirks.
Oh, please question.
They'll think it's very intrusive regardless. Oh well. How you feeling, by the way? Do you have more energy to keep on going for today, or are you about done?
I'm getting pretty beat, honestly.
Okay. But back to the shop and want me to make you something?
You know what? I could go for a calzone.
Sounds good then. Quinn's gonna head over and start collecting the boxes that he brought the food in.
Well, back to work. Goes back underneath.
Yeah.
All right, Gloria. Best of luck. Remember, give her some space and let her come to you.
I'll try.
Yeah. Take care. Take care, everybody. And I'm just gonna give like one last look around the room, and I see Luna, Sarah for a moment, and then head out.
All right. I think that's a good place for us to go ahead and call it for the evening.
Thank you for watching this incredible episode. If you like what we do and want to support us further, you can swing on over to our official Patreon. We have several different tiers to meet your needs. Everything from our $1 fledgling adventurer tier all the way up to our Grandmaster $200 tier. Thank you, Moto, for being our current Grandmaster. Additionally, if you'd like to show off for your friends how much you love our content, we have the official item shop open for business. You can wear all kinds of cool stuff. We have hats, we have shirts, we have posters, mouse pads, play mats, you name it, we got it. If you want to stay in touch with us, we have an official Discord. Link is down in the description below. Swing on in. We have regular game jams, we hang out with the community, we do devlogs, just all kinds of cool stuff. But before you leave, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype the video. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. And leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite part of today's episode. There's a couple of really good scenes in there. I'd like to hear what yours are. But thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.